Riva, start.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Riva Shakya here to give a presentation on the topic the way music influences our mentality. These are the contents that I have prepared for my presentation. Before talking about the influences of music, I'll give a short introduction on music. So, what is music? Music is a form of art that uses sound organized in time, that expresses ideas and emotions in significant forms. It is also a way, it is also a form of entertainment that puts sounds together in a way that people like and enjoy. Um, so now I'll talk about the benefits of music. There are many benefits of music, like listening to music can have a huge relaxing effect on our mind and body. So we can say that it takes away stress. It could make you feel happier and energetic. Listening to different kinds of songs can change your mood. Some songs can make you feel relaxed and keep you in a good mood. Music can also help with depression, as listening to music can release endorphins, making us feel better even if it's just a little. It can help bring you up. It can also be a distraction to keep your mind off of negativity. Although a lot of people think music does not affect us, there are actually many ways it can make an impact on us by changing our mood and helping us to think more creatively. Like musical tunes and melodies help restore serotonin levels to a more natural, calming state. Typically, the more melodious the music is, the better, as it also has the power to calm nerves and reduce stress. Along with the benefits, there are also few unhealthy effects of music. There are some heavy musics that makes people angry and violent. There are also some songs that promotes and glorifies drugs and alcohol, which influences people to use drug and consume alcohol. Lastly, there are some country musics that promotes suicide, which influences or motivates the people with suicidal thoughts to attempt to commit suicide. So these are the few unhealthy effects of music. Now I'll talk about how music affects our mood and emotions. Music can affect the human brain emotionally. It can have a massive effect on emotions in different ways, like happy, upbeat music causes our brain to produce chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, which evokes feeling of joy, whereas calming music relaxes the mind and body. You can relate to music when you are sad, you listen to music when you're happy, and listening to music can also help you get through hard times. Even the researchers have concluded that music is a valid therapy to reduce depression and anxiety, and as well as to improve mood, self esteem, and quality of life. It can evoke emotion and help regain memories. So, now I'll talk about the role of music in young people's lives. Music can be a way for young people to be creative. Actually, it is a way for young people to be creative. It helps youths to explore ideas and emotions in a safe way and helps them to express themselves. It also helps the young generation to connect to social groups and gain a feeling of belonging. So, it is also a way for young people to socialize with people. Now, I'll talk about the influence of music on today's society. Music has the potential to change a mood, to shift an atmosphere, and to encourage a different behavior. For example, we can take the people who go to gym. So people who go to gym put on a motivational playlist full of energy to get themselves through a workout. So in short, we can say that music has the power to culturally, morally, and emotionally influence our society. In conclusion, I want to say that most people think listening to music is just a pastime. Maybe if you listen to it more often, there would be less of a need for anxiety medicines or other expensive anti-stress treatments, such as counseling and prescribed medication. This is why music is being used more and more by healthcare and education professionals around the world. It might not make your anxiety go away completely, but it will surely help you feel a little better. Saying this, I would like to end my presentation here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for this wonderful presentation. Moving forward to the question, what impact does music put on the society at large?
I think it makes a great impact because you can listen to music when you're happy and also when you're sad uh, because if you don't have anyone to talk to, you can just listen to music and calm your mind, and that's it. That helps.
On the society, on how does the music, how does a certain music influence the society at large? Like, yes, it helps us calm down. It helps us uh, as an individual perspective, from an individual
Yes.
end. But when you look forward into a larger society, how do you link music with that thing? How do you think music impacts the society
The
at large?
society. Mm, I think that it there people have different interests and choices, and in society you can find people who like similar music, who has similar music taste as you. You can socialize with them through the certain topic of your similarity. So I think like that you can music influences as a whole in a
Okay,
society.
okay, thank you. Next,
Yes, sir. Sir, एकछिन रुक से.
us. Start when ready.
सर आयो भने भन्छु है मलाई.
Us.
के हो? हेलो.
हजुर आएको छैन.
सर एकछिन है, यहाँ के डिफल्ट के मिस्टेक भए जस्तो छ यता.
Okay, meanwhile, Anshu ready हो?
हजुर सर.
तँ
मर्निङ सर.
गर्दै गर न. गुड मर्निङ. तँ गर्दै गर होइन. तेरो
ल सर.
सकेपछि मयुखले गर्छ ल.
सर यो के अरे यो एन्टायर स्क्रिनमा थिच्ने है सर.
सर रुक से मेरो हुन लाग्यो.
टक्नै यसलाई सिधाउनु दे. अन्शुको भइहाल्छ. तँ रेडी हुँदै गर.
सर मेरो नि बाँकी छ.
बाँकी छ. हजुरको आउँछ. हजुरको अन्तिममा हो. ल अन्शु स्टार्ट गर.
सेयर भइरहेछ.
आइरहेछ ल.
एकैछिन है सर, म फाइल गर्छु. So, good morning everyone. My topic is Himalayan Dog Chew. So, let's start it. Moving on, there is a question arise by many dog owners that why dog chew everything? Dog chew everything because of teething of the puppy, because of boredom, anxiety caused by separation, hunger, dog lacking exercise. Dogs chew because it's fun. Uh, it's the it's the history of our company. It was established in 2018. The product. It's an ancient recipe for a hard cheese snacks chewed by the people of the Himalayas. It covers over 60% of domestic and 40% of international market share. Himalayan dog chew is made using traditional method with yak or cow milk and all natural product with no preservative and binding agents. Now talking about product description and ingredients. To my left, it's description, and to my right, the ingredients used in making the Himalayan dog chew. The key selling point of our product is that it has no stain and less odor. It is rich in protein, no and does not contain lactose. Uh, the ingredients used in our product is made by boiling yak and cow milk and then de- dried for several weeks to create a hard chew. Business status. Talking about our business status, during the physical year 2019-20, it realized an abnormal profit, but in current status, the company is realizing losses. Uh, now, now the the reasons the probably reasons why our company is realizing losses are recruitment of more labor keeping capital constant, lack of product promotion, packaging of the product, and market. uh, and it's also due to COVID pandemic. Because of COVID pandemic, income of the consumers declined, and because of the months lockdown, production were next to impossible and shipment were delayed. Now, so social responsibility performed by our company is 1 pound of certified cheese is equal to one book donated. It's been donated in Manaram Foundation, and it has already donated over 1,75,000 books. Now, innovative, now nanotechnology. Our Himalayan pet supply is now currently working on a collar for both dogs and cats, which will contain a GPS navigating system, auto belt tensioner with an alarm. Uh, if your pet goes beyond 500 meters from the residence or registered area, then the device will send a notification in the user's mobile, or the module will start to beep. The alarm can be set to as low as 50 meters. This device will be updated with Google Maps so that the user can locate their pet easily. The prototype measures only 15 grams, but the production model will even weigh less. Currently, it's being tested in harsh condition and would be available in online pages by the end of this season. The introductory price for this item is Nepali rupees 12,999 or US dollar 125. You will find this product in various pet shop uh, like Vetia Pet and Bhat Botany supermarket in future.
Uh, your company existing होगी के छ?
It's existing company, sir.
Simple question, eh?
Okay,
There
sir.
now pertaining to the rise that has gone in regards to the dog related products हरू है जस्तो सिम्पल कुरा पेडिग्री भन्ने छ
Yes, sir.
इनिसियली पेडिग्री मात्र थियो आजको दिनमा पेडिग्री भन्दा अरू धेरै उहरू पनि आइसक्यो.
Yes, sir.
How does Himalayan Dog Chew have an advantage in the market than its competitors?
Like, sir, you cannot compare pedigree with the Himalayan Dog Chew, because pedigree is the supplement given to dog, whereas Himalayan
No,
Dog
I
Chew.
understand. No. I understand. That was just an example that I was referring to. Say
Yes, sir.
pedigree and its products, right? So there
Yes,
might be
sir.
other dog chews in the market right now. How is Himalayan Dog Chew better than Athawa? How do you think you are better than the rest of the dog chews currently in
We are
Kathmandu West?
better than other competitors because our production cost is very less than other competitors. Uh, Due to which our total cost is also deducted. If and the selling cost of our product is lower than other products, so we are realizing some amount of profit, as well as it is cheaper than other products.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
Mayoukh,
sir.
radio.
हो सर एकछिन है
Hello. Us.
So the presentation कसरी बन्द गर्ने सर?
Hmm?
Yes, yes, sir.
Stop sharing गर्ने. Screen sharing बन्द गरिदिनु.
सर आयो
हजुर आयो. ल म्याक्सिमाइज गरेर स्टार्ट गरिदेऊ न.
Oh my God!
ओइ अन्सु म्युटमा राख्छ त्यो. चल्यो.
सक्यो के सक्यो सर
ल स्टार्ट. स्क्रिन म्याक्सिमाइज गरिदेऊ एन्ड देन स्टार्ट.
यस सर सर आइरहेछ
आइरहेछ. म्याक्सिमाइज गरिदिनु नि त्यो मार्सल आर्ट वाला.
म्याक्सिमाइज छ यो
ए म्याक्सिमाइज भइसक्यो. छैन.
सो मैले यहाँ गरिसकेँ त्यहाँ किन गर्छ आई डोन्ट नो.
ल यीबाट गर नि त. ल लेट्स स्टार्ट.
यतैबाट गर्छ है सर सुरुदेखि नै.
सुरुदेखि गर न. ल अनि म्युजिक मात्र सुनाउँछौ, एक्सप्लेन चाहिँ गराउँदैनस्?
सर रुक्छ न बेस्ट पार्ट आइरहेछ. Good morning, everyone. So, today I'm here to present on the topic martial arts. But before that, there might be some spoilers related to some movies. So sorry for that. And let's begin with the introduction of martial arts. Martial arts. Martial arts is the traditional system of combat that are practiced for self-defense, military, and self-enforcement, and for physical, mental, and spiritual development. Martial arts are also practiced for the preservation of nations' culture and traditions. As martial arts are deeply connected with the country's culture and tradition. We can take the example of China, where the people of China are always practicing kung fu because it is also related with their culture and traditions. But martial arts was originated in 527 in India, not in China. Yeah. And where later on a prince from India named Bodhidharma, also known as Tamo, reached China and taught martial arts to Shaolin monks of China. He taught the 18 hands of Buddha technique to those Shaolin people. He was also the prince of Kanchipuram of Pallava dynasty. So still in South India, martial arts are taught even to this day. Date. We can example is Kerala. Why martial arts are necessary? Self defense. It is mainly for us, mainly taught for the self defense. We we don't know where we need to fight. We need to be ready for everything. And it is most important. It is needed by the goals because in Nepal and in countries like Nepal and India, the and the assault on women is increasing day by day. And if girls know the self defense, they can protect themselves. They can defend themselves from those assault from those people who try to assault girls. But it also has boys because we might be bullied. We might be we might be asked to fight. We might so it also has to prepare for worst case scenario. Confidence. It has to increase confidence. It helps us to face many people around us. It helps it helps to, it provides confidence in our future. It makes we can deal with people. Next point is focus and awareness. In an exam, we might fail, but if martial arts, if we learn martial arts, we might focus in our studies, and we might become our day, and we might score a good marks in our exams. So yeah, so it also has us to focus and awareness, reduces stress in right full way. Many people use drugs to reduce their stress. Some of them use cigarettes, but if we practice martial arts, it helps to reduce stress in rightful way because it helps to channel those anger and those stress in one particular point. Health, as you all know, martial arts is it helps us to
Slide
maintain our
एकैछिन
health.
स्लाइड किन चेन्ज भइरहेको छैन?
सर भइरहेको छैन?
अँ,
सो भइरहेको छ त यही यसमै प्रेजेन्ट गरिरहेको छु त म.
भर्खर चेन्ज भयो.
सो चेन्ज भइरहेछ त सर.
माउसले चेन्ज गरिदिएको छ
अघिदेखि फर्स्ट स्लाइडमै थियो.
भर्खर त चेन्ज भयो.
म
क्यारी अन बस नगरौँ.
health. So, like I told you, it helps to maintain our health in rightful way. If we keep on practicing our martial arts, our health. We don't have to face problems. We don't have to face problem in our older life. In older life, if, we may face some health problems like diabetes, um, and diabetes, sugar, which are same by the way. Diabetes, sugar, and many other diseases. Improves character. We might in our future, in our past, we might be an angry man. We might be an angry person. We might lose our way. But while we learn martial arts, it helps to improve character. It helps. It helps to develop in various ways. It helps us. It helps to become. It helps. It may help us to become a better person in our life, inner peace. It may help us to find inner peace with ourselves. Some of are still dealing with various troubles in our day-to-day life. But if we practice martial arts, it helps to find inner peace. Demerits. Some of the demerits of martial arts are it may teach one to bully other. If because it gives us the power to defend ourselves, and it also gives us the power to attack someone. Many of the kids think that they are superior to others. It gives powers, but if taught the right way, that martial arts is for something else, but not to only bully others. Mm, and the number of bullies can be decreased. Pressurize martial arts also can pressurize both mind and body. Martial arts is a very complex um, and technique to learn. It both pressurize both mind and body, which might not be suitable to some of the child. Development of violent behavior within a child. If one learns martial arts, he may learn to be violent with others. He only wants violence in his life, but nothing else, and he loses focus. Negative effects seen on one's lifestyle. If martial arts are not utilized properly, it may, and the lessons that are taught in martial arts are not utilized properly. It may one's life can be in jeopardy, and once uh, if martial arts is not put to good use, it well, one's life will be in total ruins. Problems are always fixed with fist and mouth. Just like I said, in the earlier points, um, it may teach one to bully other and development of violent behavior within a child. Problems are always should be fixed with mouth, with our brains, but not with bones. If because it also will increase the violence within the city, and there will be more pain and hatred within each other. Expensive. Yes, while learning martial arts, it may be expensive uh, because it also because joining dojo or joining studio will also will lead to join or participate in various kind of tournaments, which will be very expensive in later life. Rise of hatred and pain. Just like I said, in earlier point, problems are always fixed with fists and all. Due to more violence, they may increase more hatred and more pain, and the cycle keeps on increasing, which will destroy everything that there is in our place. Martial arts style. karate.
सिद्धियो हो
होइन सर अझै सर
ल
अनि स्लाइड चेन्ज गर न केही देखिँदैन
अरे यार यसो अघि चाहिँ चेन्ज गरेर चाहिँ हो
प्रेसर नदेऊ प्रेसर नदेऊ गरोस् गरोस् गरिरहेछ बिचरा क्यारी अन क्यारी अन
karate. This covers many styles of self-defense involving kicks and punches and open-handed class. Karate is the Chinese is the Japanese way of self-defense. Though the kung fu and karate are similar, karate has its own styles, but kung fu has its own styles. Jiu-jitsu. It is the martial arts of grappling and fighting in close proximity to your opponents with loss of body contact. For example, if sir throws a punch at me, if Avijit sir throws a punch in me, I can easily grab that wrist of his and easily and can easily pull him down using the body contact, just like in the picture. Aikido. It doesn't use kicks and makes lesser use of hand strikes than jiu-jitsu. Instead, a person uses a lot of turning motions and pushing movements accompanied by joint locks. It is also related with the joint locks, and where it is a self-defense technique where a user can easily use the joint locks to finish the fight. Aikido. Judo. It was originated in Japan. It is based largely on grappling, but in this case, with an emphasis on choice and pinning the opponent to the ground. We all know about judo. So when our opponent comes closer, we can use this technique to deal with him and slam him to the ground with very easily. Hakido. It is an Korean martial arts that incorporates a variety of weapons like bells, ropes, and cannon. Meaning, Hakido also teaches us to fight with various kinds of weapons like bells, ropes, and cannons. And importantly, it is a countermeasure for Taekwondo. Kung Fu. Just like it is similar to karate, but it has more techniques than karate and has own Chinese influence within it. Taekwondo. And Taekwondo is based on kicking and kicking with every power, and it also relies on punching. But Taekwondo main focus is on kicking. Capoeira. It is a Brazilian self-defense technique developed by Angolan slaves who where with acrobatic styles can be fought. Where acrobatic styles can be used to fight with the opponent. Sorry, sir. Rules of martial arts. There are some of the rules of martial arts that we should never strike first, but always use martial arts as last resort. Just like I told in the previous, slide that always it helps one to become bully, but we need to learn that we should never strike first, but always use the martial arts as a last resort because fighting is not good. Just like our Uncle said, with great power comes great responsibility. So if where martial arts get a great power, there also comes with a great responsibility, and we also should know that just like Dr. Erskine in the Captain Omega movie said, while taking the serum, Uh, Good becomes great, but bad becomes worse. But it is not the serum, but it is the power, and but the rule applies to the both of these scenarios. We need to be honorable and merciful. While fighting, while we have to fight, if we are forced to, we need to be both honorable and merciful. Because if we are not both of them, we may lose the track in our life, and we may regret for our whole life. And also, if we are fighting the opponent and he's ruthless, he's honorable, and if we do the same, there won't be any kind of difference between him and us. It's The third point is it's okay to lose to opponent. It's never okay to lose to fear. Yeah, yes, we can lose to opponent, but we should never lose to fear. Well, because fear helps us, forbids us to take some risks, but we should never lose to fear. We need to try to conquer that fear. For example, if I'm having fear while presenting in this class, I can't, I won't be able to present in a rightful way. But if I conquered that fear, um, I might I might present in a good and systematic way. Don't give up and keep on practicing. This is a basic rule, which is we always need to keep on practicing, and which also have to find us inner peace. Balance is the key towards success. Martial arts have to find balance within us, and if we channelize that power, which is the balance, our life will not be in jeopardy. Moving on to the next slide, the martial arts, the condition of martial arts in Nepal and in foreign countries. So in Nepal, it is said that Nepal is home to some of the best self-defense techniques in the world. Martial arts with its variations are practiced by Nepalese of different sections and groups. Some of them include Gorkha, the training of Gorkha, which and it is said that they have the best self-defense techniques. Martial arts in Nepal is governed by the International Martial Arts Association, which provides training for children, adults, and teenagers. We might not look it, but still, the training is going on in various countries, in various places in Nepal. Nepal also have its own form of martial arts known as Bajra, which is similar to uh, Thai boxing, which includes both using fists and shoulders. Not shoulders, but elbows. Sorry. Foreign situation in foreign countries. The art of martial arts is well flourished in several other countries, and they are China, Japan, Korea, Brazil, Israel, UK, etc. In foreign countries, martial arts is also given a top priority, especially among children and teenagers. There are several movies and series that are based on martial arts. They are Karate Kid, Cobra Kai, Drunken Master, Kung Fu Hustle, and Arrow, Batman Begins. We have the legend now. We have the legendary figure Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was one of the Bruce Lee was one of the legendary figures in the world of martial arts. He was famous for his one punch and for his martial arts action in Hollywood movies. It was at the age of 13 he started learning kung fu. He was also an amazing dancer, he was also an amazing dancer, by the way, which helped him in doing martial arts. He was a martial arts champion with those martial arts moves, he had a great career where he had done 22 movies altogether. He also had a degree in philosophy, and decades later on, another legendary figure, Jackie Chan, admitted that Bruce Lee was his inspiration. Another legendary figure is Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan was originally known as Chang Kong. He was uh, he was bullied in his childhood days, and when he started in movie, he was opposite to Bruce Lee's antagonist henchman. He does heavy action all by himself, and he is also considered as the master of martial arts and kung fu. He suffered numerous injuries because he does all the action by himself. He also has broken every major bones in his body. He also played a major role in bringing martial arts to the mainstream of American movies. For example, The Karate Kid, The Spy Next Door, Rush Hour, etc. And this is the and I'm the great fan of Batman, and and he altogether knows 127 martial arts styles of martial arts styles which helps him to fight crime. And this is the video from.
Skip this about यसपछिको next मा जाऊ त this will consume some time ल
Thank you.
ल ठिक छ the question is as a discipline right why do you think martial art is important for every individual discipline wise
So martial arts can help us in many ways as possible, and in discipline, it helps to make just like I said, it helps to find us balance, and that balance can help us to maintain discipline with ourselves, and also helps to teach others to be disciplined because of that balance. Martial arts provides us.
okay ल thank you Ukesh
Yes, sir.
सुरु गरौँ
Yes, sir. भइरह
छैन आएको
screen. Sir.
आयो
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ukesh, and I am going to talk about influence of music in mentality. Before we talk about how music influences our mentality, I would like to touch on the topic music. Apart from theoretical definitions, music is a language of the soul. Also, music is a platform to express emotions. There are many genres in music, and everyone have their own preference when listening to music. Music connects people all around the world. Music can have different effects on us, and it can be healing, motivating, and inspiring. But how does music influence our mentality? Here, we will look at some facts that show how music affects our mentality. Psychological effects of music. Classical music effect. According to Dr. Gordon Shaw, classical music makes us smarter. He says that listening to classical music can raise IQ to about 99 points. Sorry, 9 points. No wonder most people listen to classical music while studying or being focused. Repairs brain damage. Brain damage can cause discomfort and pain, and no doubt can impact the personal life. According to research, music can actually help to repair brain damage while reducing pain. It is also said that music can help to produce neurogenesis, which is the birth of new brain cells. Brain activation. Entire brain is activated when listening to music. When listening to music, parts of brain that is responsible for emotions, creativity, and motor functions are working. Therefore, the music helps to keep brain active. Music improves language proficiency. Um, Music and language are linked to each other and form personal experience. I can say that music helps to improve language proficiency. Even when learning new languages, we are suggested to listen to music with related language. Helps autism. As we learned before that music activates most part of our brain. Research also shows that music helps people who are suffering from autism. Musical theory shows that music helps autistic people to get involved actively in instruments and help to communicate more with others. Uh, Helps with depression and seizures. I have seen many people fighting depression with help of music. This is due to their connection with the lyrics of music. It makes them realize that they are not the only one who is going through bad times. But when it comes from someone they admire, it gives them motivation and inspiration. Seizures are caused through various activities in the brain, and according to treatment research, some form of seizures can be treated temporarily through music. Some things we feel when listening to music. Nostalgia. We all have that one symbol track that brings out memories from our past, either sad or joyful. Goosebumps. We have all felt goosebumps when listening to songs. This song can be part of any genre. Good mood. Listening to happy music keeps us in good mood and refreshed. Uh, Sorrow. When listening to sad music, we are in touch with our emotional side and open to sorrow makes us feel down but healing. Energetic. Pumped up music makes us energetic, and most people listen to this kind of music when they are going to the gym or having physical activities. Mm, Musical taste and what it says about our personality. While this may not apply to everyone, there have been researches showing how a person music taste shows about their person's musical taste shows about their personality. According to studies, people who listen to jazz and classical music are more likely to be creative. Pop listeners are said to be more extroverted and straightforward. People who listen to rap musics are probably outgoing. Controversial, conventional music listeners are said to be more hardworking. Metalheads are more introverted and could suffer from low self-esteem. Pumped up musics are listened by people who are engaged in some form of physical activity like athletes. People who listen to repetitive music are said to be less open to new experiences and said to be conservative. Everyone has their preference and should listen to the type of music they like, as listening to the music that we love can make keep us calm and um, involved. Thank you.
Okay. How does एकदम simple question, sir? How does music impact an individual?
Um, Music can impact an individual. Um, well, I think music impacts an individual in different ways. For me, music impacts me. Um, um, it keeps me involved when I am bored. It is very calming, relaxing, and I think music helps people at their difficult situations as well. Music can be very motivating and inspiring. Uh, I think that is it, sir.
Thank you, Ukesh. भोलिबाट युकेश पछि रोजिनाबाट सुरु हुन्छ. Each day we try at least target हाम्रो 3 to 4 presentations हो. त्यो हुँदाखेरि what we remain with is almost 6-7 students. So today is Tuesday. Tuesday we're done. Wednesday 3 जना अनि Friday को time slot 9:30 देखि 10:30. त्यो time slot मा we will utilize presentations for the remaining 3, right? So this way we will complete the whole semester. The entire semester comes to an end. Sunday बाट exam छ. Examination perspective बाट भन्नु पर्दाखेरि questions are pretty simple, है. AIDA method को भयो. Meeting conduct गर्दाखेरि you put up at a spot, how do you conduct a meeting भन्ने हिसाबको कुराहरू भए. अनि त्यसपछि आएर केस स्टडिजहरू छ कम्युनिकेसनसँग सम्बन्धित. रिपोर्ट्सहरूको बारेमा पनि हेर एकचोटि राम्ररी, होइन. दिज आर द एकदम जेनेरिक टाइप अफ क्वेसन्स. बोर्ड एक्जाममा पनि मोरलेस यस्तै खालकै आउँछ भन्ने मेरो चाहिँ आम होपफुल. अब बोर्ड एक्जाम्स कहिले हुन्छ के हुन्छ इट्स स्टिल अनसेड्युल्ड, है. सेड्युल निकालेको छैन कुसुमले. once the schedule is out, you'll definitely be informed. Start preparing, है. अब we have only a few days. Sunday बाट pre-board अथवा send up exams सुरु छ. त्यो भएको हुँदाखेरि Friday सम्ममा I'll try and complete all of the presentations. Marks मैले feed गरिरहेको छु individually. Presentation सकिने बित्तिकै मैले एउटा कपीमा marks feed गरिरहेको छु. Final marks म मेरो सिस्टममा feed गरेर लास्टमा इन्टरनल्सको लागि त्यो जोडेर आउँछ नै. अब exam भन्दा अगाडि you'll get your internal marks. No worries about that. Having said this, I end the session for today.
सर
Tomorrow, हजुर
त्यो नोट्सहरू पठाउनु न च्याप्टर
नोट
अँ
सबैको
त्यो
पठाइसकेको छ.
नोट्स भन्दा नि प्रेजेन्टेसन त्यो तपाईले देखाउने
प्रेजेन्टेसनको कुन चाहिँ
आइरहेको त हुन्छ नि.
खै मेरोमा आएकै छैन.
कलेज इमेल नभए एक प्लिज कन्फर्म तिमी पठाइदिनु फरवर्ड गरिदिनु सक्नु.
हुन्छ सर.
ल अनि जो बाँकी छ पहिला रेगुलर स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूको रेगुलर भन्दाखेरि रोल नम्बर वाइज जब लास्टमा सिद्धिन्छ अनि त्यसपछि जो बाँकी हो उनीहरूको पालो आउँछ. सो स्टे काम. तिमीहरूलाई पनि म स्किप गराउँदिनँ. तिमीहरूको पालो आउँछ. ल आजलाई म सेसन एन्ड गरिदिन्छु. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're starting from Rojina. Make your presentation as interesting as it can. अथवा put some effort. Try and explain questions गर्दाखेरि. अहिलेसम्म the trend is okay. I have no complaints regarding this. ल आजलाई I'll end the session. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.
Hi, sir.